Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Strata Hadoop World in Singapore. I'm here with Peter from Dell.
Yeah, I'm the big data practice lead for Dell Services. I'm
Local?
here. I'm not local actually. I'm from the US. I'm from Orlando in Florida.
Okay.
I travelled over to be here at the event and support the team here. What we're looking to do, obviously, is make Dell's name in the big data space out here and make sure that people understand that we can do big data. We have what we call the cradle to grave approach with big data.
Cradle to grave.
Yeah, so we can start with doing a managed services approach, architect what you want to do, go into the full analytical spread. We can deliver the hardware, we can deliver the setup, and we can deliver the services, which is why we talk about cradle to grave. What that means is that a company can come to us wherever they are in their journey, and they can talk to us and we can actually deliver a solution for them.
And there's a journey there, so they don't have to go all in at once.
Precisely. I mean, the figures are quite interesting out of Gartner recently. 46% are actually only just starting to look at Hadoop now. If you look at where we are in the trough of delusionment, we're only coming to the bottom, we're starting to climb up to the plateau. 8% have only got production. So there's an awful lot of opportunity out there in the space.
And then you wonder how many actually are getting value out of
that is the dynamic thing. I mean, if you look at the major players who started this whole revolution, if you look at the Netflix, the Yahoo, the Googles, these are the people that are actually gaining value, Amazon. But if you look at major organizations, a lot of them don't understand, A, where the value lies, B, how to get to that value. So what we try to do is we enable them, we discuss their journey with them, and we try to bring on that journey so that we can walk them through best practice. We can assist them with managed services if we need to, so we can have services in their company doing this for them so they don't have to worry about the skill set. We can provide all that as well. And we back that up obviously with hardware expertise, with full 24/7 managed services.
And so how has this event been here in Singapore and, representing kind of Southeast Asia for Dell?
It's been very, very good. I mean, it's a new emerging market for us in this space, especially in the big data space. So it's interesting to get to hear the perspective of people out here, where they are in their path, what they're actually trying to do with big data. A lot of it is quite unique. Out here, telcos are huge. Back in the US, it's healthcare and life sciences. They were the vanguard of using big data to do payment and process. But we're seeing that there's a lot of synergy here with not only the telco companies, the local manufacturing companies, and things like internet and the broader expanse of how big data works.
The IoT part?
Yeah, the IoT part.
Yeah.
And that's something that we've just, again, with Dell, we've just announced our IoT gateways, and we're looking at how we can process data not only in the actual Hadoop cluster, but actually send the analytics to that gateway, and therefore deliver analytics at the point of source, which actually speeds up the whole process.
So Peter, if we have this conversation next December here in Singapore, what would you like to see changing for Dell and then changing for the industry?
I'd like to see us more involved with the local industry here, the local competitors, being able to provide value to them. I'm a great believer in the customer comes first. I used to have my own company in the UK, so that's where that comes from. But I also think that the industry needs to be aware that enterprises are only going to move forward if we start to consolidate things like security around big data, if we start to consolidate managed process around big data. It's all right having the staff on board who can do it, but if you haven't got that staff and you want to jump into it, how do you jump into it if you don't understand it?
Excellent. Well, Peter, we look forward to that journey and that conversation next year.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.